We are living on this planet as if we have another one to go to. Quoted by Henry David Thoreau, an American philosopher. Shared by GoGreen.com. The Earth has been around for over 4.5 billion years, and of those last 200,000 years, us humans have made this our home. And unlike any other animals or creatures, we have created a very luxurious lifestyle that uses an abundance of natural resources. And the main question of concern is, are we really helping or hurting the environment, and what will come of it in the future? We have ocean acidification, global warming, and destroying natural habitats. And as many of us should know about global warming because it's been in the news off and on, global warming is caused by the chemicals known as chlorofluorocarbon, or CFCs for short, and they are in cars, they're in aerosol sprays, electrical appliances, refrigerators, air conditioning units, and even household cleaners. And once those chemicals are released into the air, it destroys the ozone layer. And another issue that we have is that we use many trees and a lot of land. Now, according to an article written by Sam Martin, each year we cut down 4 billion trees. And we use these resources to make buildings, homes, paper, and even our money supply. And in the process, we destroy many other animals' homes just to create natural resources for us and to even have luxuries that we do have. And the last major rising issue we have is ocean acidification. And that's when the excess carbon dioxide in the air is absorbed by the ocean, and this makes the ocean very acidic. And according to the Ocean Arc Alliance, they predicted that by the year 2050 there will be no more coral reefs. I'm pretty sure you all have heard of the popular cliche, never bite the hand that feeds you. And I feel like that is exactly what we are doing. And it is our duty to preserve as much of the earth as we can. And the main contributing factor is recycling. And when most people think of recycling, they think of taking plastic and cardboard down to your local recycling centers. However, recycling is more than that. It's taking one product and using it in as many ways as possible before discarding it. And every county in the U.S. have a local recycling center. And some even pay you to bring in recyclable items such as aluminum. But most of them do not. But they all offer a free recycling site for you to bring in items and put them in the proper place to be recycled. And they take things such as paper, including newspaper, shredded paper, and phone books. And they also take glass and aluminum. And then you have companies dedicated to picking up your garbage and taking them to their recycling center and sorting through it for things that needs to be recycled. And this is a more costly way to recycle because it requires a monthly bill, but it's very easy and simple to do, and it doesn't require a lot of effort for you to recycle. Now I'm going to give you a few tips on how to recycle things that we use on a daily basis. Appliances. Many appliances are not being recycled because when your appliance stops working, you just discard it. You don't look into why it stopped working or any of that. So it's best to call a repair person to come look at it and see if it is able to be fixed, because it could be something very simple. And according to Ms. Kathy Stein, the author of Beyond Recycling, she estimated that this tactic would reduce the discard rate by 25%. And also you can donate your old working appliances to charities or to other people in need. And if you have appliances that just do not work, you can take them to reconditioners, and they will then fix the appliance and put it back on the market. And if it's not able to be fixed, then they will recycle. Paper is Americans' #1 waste product. And according to the book Waste Management, if we recycle half of the paper that we use, we will be saving 8 million acres of forest land. And the main way to recycle paper is to use both sides of the paper. And according to author Kathy Stein in her book, she said the Bank of America has saved over $1 million using this tactic. And also, instead of using a whole sheet of paper to write like grocery lists or little reminder notes or to-do lists, you can use strips of paper. And that also saves paper. And another creative way to use paper is by using it as packaging material. When you want to send off packages, you can take that shredded paper and stuff it at the bottom of the box and then put the item that you need to put in there. And it acts as cushion. And the next thing that we use a lot is plastic. And did you know that Americans use 4 million plastic water bottles every hour, as reported by the book entitled Beyond Recycling? And 4 million water bottles an hour is a lot. It's beyond a lot. And the best way to reduce the plastic water bottle usage is to go ahead and just buy a water purifier for your home, and then get a reusable plastic water bottle to refill it there. And also, as of 2009, CVS and Target have set up a reward program for people that bring in reusable grocery bags. And this has saved 1 billion of plastic bags from being in circulation, as reported by Harry Kimball in his article. And many people do recycle plastic bags on their own, and you can do this by using the grocery bag for little trash bags around the house, or when you're going on a vacation and you want to separate your dirty or your wet clothes from everything else. It's perfect for that. It's when you go to a grocery store, a lot of food comes in plastic containers already. And if you read the bottom of it, it will say dishwasher safe or microwavable safe. And it's best to go ahead and keep those, and you can refrigerate leftover foods that you have from dinner, or you can even package snacks or lunches in those containers for when you're on the go. And also, for plastics, many stores and dry cleaners collect plastic bags, the newspaper sleeves, and the bread bags. And they collect it, and then they take it to a recycling center as well. And the last thing that many people really don't recycle are clothes. And clothes can be donated to charities, which counts as a tax deduction, so it saves you money as well. And another way to make money is by selling your used clothes to consignment shops, or by selling on the internet, or even through yard sales. And if you don't want to sell your clothes, or they're just too worn to sell or give away, you can create cloth rags and use these cloth rags for cleaning purposes. And the use of cloth rags eliminate people going out and buying paper towels. And this prevents water pollution, because the chemicals used to make the paper towels end up in the water system. And the benefits of recycling not only saves you money, but it saves the earth. The amount of natural resources that are being used is being reduced. And the perfect example is, say your family drinks a lot of sodas and they come in those aluminum cans, in the little aluminum cans. Well, gather those aluminum cans and take them down to your local recycling center. And there they will recycle them They'll send them out to companies to be recycled, and they will recycle them and make them into new aluminum cans. And this will prevent workers from having to go to aluminum ore and mine the earth for more aluminum. So this will preserve the aluminum that we already have, and it will give time for the earth to restore the aluminum that we have already used. Did you know that Germany and the Netherlands are the top two countries that recycle the most, as stated in a book entitled Waste Management? So we do have some competition. However, Americans are very good at recycling soda bottles, plastic milk jugs, and water bottles since the 1995, which was also reported in a book by Frank Ackerman entitled Why Do We Recycle? So it is very vital that all other industrial countries come together and we develop some type of recycling centers to help the earth, because we all play a major part in restoring the earth. So remember that recycling is more than just taking plastics and your cardboard material down to your local recycling center. It is also using one product in as many different ways as possible. And if you just need help on how to come up with some creative ideas, this book entitled Beyond Recycling is a great user's guide to recycle many things, such as toothbrushes, the razors, your furniture, even tires from your car. She has a list of how to recycle just about everything. Also, it is important that you find a recycling center in an area near you. Also, so here are a few tips on getting started. Get the Reuser's Guide by Kathy Stain, and the plastic bag info clearinghouse number is 800-438-5856. And that will let you know the different stores that collect plastic bags to be recycled. And lastly, you need to find your local recycling center in your county. Recycling really saves the earth, and it allows it to restore its natural resources for the many generations to come. So that's why it is very imperative. Thank you.